This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It is me, CGB, and today in the arena we are in the Diamond Basement. We're at Diamond Tier 4. When you are at the bottom of a rank like Diamond or Platinum or Gold, you cannot go lower than that rank until the end of the season. So we could lose 100% of our games at this rank and still be at the same rank. Some would say that's an excuse or a reason to play a deck that isn't quite up to the Tier 1 standards and the jank that could definitely flow from my fingertips at a moment like this. So I'm going to play the worst deck I can possibly think of. The deck that makes me more angry and sparks more disgust in my heart than any other deck I think ever has. Tybalt's Trickery. We're going to take an honest look at Tybalt's Trickery, and hopefully the fact that I am currently in the Diamond Basement means I won't get tilted when things don't quite go my way. But we've got to take a minute. We've got to take the time to analyze this god-awful deck. This disgusting pile of trash. Quick adjustment. Streak number 736. Nice. All right. So, what do we try to do? If you haven't seen it by now, lucky you. Play a 0, like a Stone Cold Serpent or a Crypt. Cast Tybalt's Trickery to target it. Hit big things. Make big things happen. Emergent Ultimatum's an interesting one that I didn't think of on first glance, but you can get Esika, God of the Tree, Valky, God of Lies, and Kioribes the Sea God. If the Esika, God of the Tree is no longer in the deck, and you can play the backside. That's the important thing to note. You can play the Prismatic Bridge. You can play Tybalt, the Cosmic Imposter, off the backside. Yay. Whoever thought that was a cool thing to do. Good job. Good job, rules. Love it. Hit stuff, do big things. That's all it is. If you don't have the God of the Tree in your deck anymore, you can pick Tybalt's Trickery as one of your cards and Tybalt's Trickery your Valky and try to hit something else. I hate this deck. If you heard me on the Arena Craft podcast, I got really mad about this deck for a while. For me, I like to convince myself that even in best of one, Magic can be a skill game that tests us, but there is no skill here. At least I don't think so. We're going to find out when I play it. I have not played a single game with this. I'm going to do it all with you guys. Just the idea to high roll some of these cards on turn 2 as your only strategy and do nothing else and probably win. I hate it. I want it banned. And in fact, I feel bad for playing this deck. I can get behind rogues. I get it. I dealt with Oko. I lived through Omnath. Like all of those things, I get it. You can build your deck in a way to beat those. And that's kind of a fun exercise of its own when there's an arc villain. There's nothing you can do about this. Maybe turn 1 Duress, I guess. I've negated when I'm on the play, but you put 4 negates in your deck, you're on the draw, and they get Coma. It's too stupid. It tilts me. It makes me so angry. So infinitely angry. And I'm going to put it like this. I feel bad playing this deck. I feel bad promoting this deck. I'm really putting this out there hoping that we can all just commiserate on how utterly fantastically stupid it is. And here's what's up. If my opponents don't scoop, if they actually play it to the point where I'm about to deal them lethal damage, I will scoop. I will scoop from a winning position if the opponents play it out, but I have a theory that nobody will. Because if this deck tilts me half as much as it tilts other people, like you just can't. Like when they on turn 2 cast the darn thing and do the thing and hit the ultimatum that hits all the things, it's over. Don't want to play anymore. In a longer game, we can't actually cast spells because of this stupid card. Actually, I like this card. But here it is, doing what it does. If I actually win with the frickin' World Tree, I'm gonna be... Blah. Anyway, I don't know what else to say about this deck. We just have to spin the frickin' wheel and see what happens. And we're gonna take an honest look. I'm not gonna cut any games, because they should go pretty fast. And hopefully we get a decent sample size. And, you know, do we go 50-50? Does this glass cannon, does this piece of nonsense actually go 50-50? Can you mythic with this deck? Is it a 51% win rate deck? We're going to find out. Today's absolute nonsensical YouTube video is dedicated to the latest YouTube member, Mr. SP Breen, MRSP Breen. This one is dedicated to you. I'm going to get a sweet cosmetic in your honor, and I don't think it should be anything other than this. So, let's roll. It's time to dive in and let this vile, disgusting nonsense begin. Here we go. Let's get into the right corner. Into the right corner of the screen. Somebody, we're gonna gatekeep Mythic or get somebody into Mythic right now. This hand doesn't have Tybalt's Trickery. Let's mulligan. This hand doesn't have Tybalt's Trickery. Let's mulligan. This hand has Tybalt's Trickery and no 0. Let's keep it and try to hit the 0. That's not a 0. This is mono red. They play mono red. Mono red. That's not a 0. But we have a castable spell. And for a moment, the opponent said, "Oh, cool. I guess we'll take this Robber of the Rich. Maybe we can cast one of their spells and Trickery it if we hit a 1-drop. Ooh. Oh, snap. Because they don't have a way to kill this right now. Fabled Passage! I missed that. I missed that. Our opponent is a mono-red Mad Lad. They're trying to do nonsense. Top deck Rimrocker Niter? Yep. Alright, take it. Do I feel bad? Do I feel bad about doing this to mono red? A little? Not a lot. Make it a robber. 4/4, so we have to play our land. I guess we'll play this as a green or a black and a blue. I already have a black, a red, and blue. I don't know what I'm gonna need. I have no idea how to play this deck when it's, quote, not working, unquote. Steal a 1-drop. Oh my god, we did. Now we need our robber to live till next turn, and we can actually Trickery this 1-drop. We need the robber to live till the next turn, though. They don't have a way to kill it yet. Let's go! Stealing a 2-drop could have worked too. Actually, we can Trickery our Valky next turn. That's another way to do it. Yeah! Oh my god, it's happening. It's happening. 4/4. Why not steal another card? It'll be fun. Yep, get back your robber. Get back your robber. Okay, so you have to counter your own spell. So you're going to put a stop here on the phase. You can also enter full control, but I think that's lame. And then we put this on the stack. And then we cast the Trickery, and we target it. And we resolve. And we hit! Now that's what we call the good life. That's what we call doing it, guys. Now, I declined because if you accept, it puts Trickery on the stack, but it's an empty stack. So if you thought for a moment that I could trickery my own trickery, that's not how the card works. I will become your Torbran. Lol. I'm pretty sure we're just dead now. I'm probably not supposed to cast this. I'm supposed to hold it in case I draw the third trickery. But I'm confident we're just dead. Yeah, I can't cast anything, right? I will say, our opponent, very bad showing for mono red. Very, very slow. Very weak. Actually gave me a chance. Pathetic. Alright. Game 2. Have not done the thing. This has no trickery, but it has 3 scry lands and we're on the draw, but I still think I'm supposed to mulligan it. Don't think I'm supposed to keep it, hoping to hit a trickery because of a few scries. You just mulligan for the trickery, and then the zeros or some other spell that you can trickery should come. Mull. Oh. Keep. You to the bottom. We need an untapped land. The World Tree being a tapped forest might get us. It might wreck us here. This is Mono White. They play... Does Mono White deserve a song? It's now the most popular deck in the meta. Actually, let's check our MTG Assistant stats. You can download this program for free and support the channel. Yep, Mono White. Just hanging out just above Mono Red as the most popular deck in the meta. Maybe it deserves a song. Anyway, put a stop. Play our land. Put Tormod Script on the stack. Target Tormod Script with the trickery. Genesis Ultimatum. Let's roll again. Ugin the Spirit Dragon. This is fine. This is fine. They didn't come close to waiting long enough for me to scoop to them. They didn't even come close. Current record, 1-1. 1 Tybalt's Trickery into a trickery. 1 Tybalt's Trickery into a Genesis Ultimatum into an Ugin. This is fine. Trickery. Oh, well, look at that. Don't even have to mulligan. We are on the draw against Yorion. They could have turn 2 Jwari Disruption or Negate. And these Genesis Ultimatums they're gonna occupy space in our hand for a little while. It's fine. The stick giving away our 0. The opponent knows what's coming. Maybe. He's mine Tome. That's a good turn 2. That's a solid turn 2 where I come from. But it's not good enough for modern Magic. Let me show you. Let me show you a turn 2 that is worthy of Magic the Gathering in 2021. There we go. This is how you play Magic. This is how you play Magic. Your cute little card advantage game is weak. Weak and pointless. Yeah, you better scry. Alright, so they could have Extinction Event. That would be pretty nasty. But we're going to steal their Triome and try to actually cast a Genesis Ultimatum. That's our next plan, since I'm not sure if this will actually get the job done. So one of the interesting things about this deck, if you play a very slow control deck, like glacially slow, the deck will eventually destroy you. And that's because it will eventually draw like World Tree and just start casting ultimatums And it will also eventually draw another Trickery. So you got to do something. Let's hold the Stone Coil. We're going to play it next turn, after the opponent plays Extinction Event. They are a Yorion deck. Maybe they don't find Extinction Event, but if they don't find it, they're going to die anyway. They don't need the help from the Serpent. Ooh, do we steal their Tome? Nah, we steal the land. Yep, there's the event. No surprise. So the opponent survives the first wave. We'll grab this. We'll make another blue. We'll drop the big snake, which is probably not that hard for them to kill. But we'll see. Maybe they don't remember how it works. Maybe they don't have any more black sources. Maybe they try to bind the old gods and whiff. Foretell. Usually an Elrond's Epiphany. Alright, so red, red, blue, 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 green. Yep. So Genesis Ultimatum next turn. Because that's fine. Why not? We'll just cast them for the next 3 turns in a row. After casting turn 2, Kiora, Best the Sea God. The Nightmare. Okay. Did we do it right? We did it right. Hello. No! Don't leave! 2-1. The deck is a 66% win rate, confirmed. Stamp it on the thumbnail, put it in the title. Get those views. Trickery. We go first. We have no 0. I think we keep it because we can Trickery the Valky on 4, which might be enough. And we might draw a 0. I don't know if that's right. This could be insanely wrong, but we're just going to draw the 0. I'm at the point where the results don't matter to me. Yeah, face the world tree. I'm here to show the world. I'm here to show the world. This is mono white. They play mono white. It's alright. We're going to have Ugin soon. Don't you worry about that. When I said we're going to have Ugin soon, I didn't expect to just top deck it. That wasn't the plan. There was nothing about that was planned. Alright, Scry. No. Not it. Next turn. Next turn. We'll see if it was too slow. I think on the draw I would never have kept this, and I'm kind of doing it as an experiment myself. Like getting one of these huge effects on turn 4. I feel like that can be just as good. And we had a chance, of course, to draw a 0 and have it on turn 2. Our opponent on the just doing it. Just living that life. Getting there, you know? Just doing the white aggro stuff. And yeah. And yeah. Hit me, baby. One more time. That's fine. Here's Coma. Now, will the opponent have some kind of an exile effect to slow Coma down? Or will Coma take over the game? That's the question. They need, what, Giant Killer? Giant Killer could do it. So we shouldn't use the Serpent to tap the Hollow Blade this turn, but we can start doing it in the future. Activated abilities can't be activated. Oh, well, they're not going to Giant Kill it. Put that on the speaker. Good job. All right, they're at 22. So they can't activate the speaker this turn. So, its activated abilities, tap target permanent, U. Sack this. Alright, so we're going to get 2 serpents a turn cycle. The interesting thing here is we won't have one left over, unless we decide to keep one at some point, to protect us from a giant killer. We're also going to be clocking the opponent. I mean, I'm getting in. I'm getting in. That also keeps the speaker from being a big threat. Let's go, Coma. Take him down. Bassi. Hello, Bassi. What you doing?
Bring bread and water.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? That's interesting. What if I just were to tap it? Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, taparoo. And now that one too. Just Coma's stupid. This card is just the lockdown.
Now is the time to
Welcome to the lockdown. If I draw one more land, we start casting this stuff. Do I even attack the Bassi? Yeah, why not? We need to discourage our opponent to the best of our ability.
I failed you, Oketra.
Alright, so let's tap the Hollow Blade. And since the opponent didn't add to the board here, we should save one Serpent. Because the opponent could have a Giant Killer, and an indestructible Coma is the best. We fall to 6. A Selfless Savior. Interesting. Now that's interesting, because it can grant protection, forcing me to sacrifice another Serpent. Alright, so guys, we need to draw an untapped land. We did it. Alright. Do we... I guess we emerge an Ultimatum, right? Because that gets us a Cure, Best of Sea God, and something else. Mana doesn't matter because of the World Tree, because that's fine. Alright, so we want this, this, this. Submit. They put away the Tybalt. Okay, cast you, cast you, cast you as this. If the Sea God goes off next turn and they're all tapped down, I don't know how they win. Release the Kraken. Do not attack with you. You can go. I think. It's a little risky. But risky is fun. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? We've got 3 Serpents. They've got... None of their threats are lethal on their own right now. Alright, they're trying to pass to attackers. No. So we'll go like this. The opponent might use Bounty in response, but we can respond by sacrificing yet another Serpent. And we can risk the Coma here by sacrificing all of our Serpents. If we get Giant Killered now, I still think we're going to win the game. That resolved. Okay. Just classic Coma. Welcome back to the Coma Coil. We played good, honest Coma Magic yesterday. Today, forget that. Forget that. We're just doing absolutely disgusting Coma things. Because my way of playing Magic is correct and other people's is not. Alright. Let's do it again. Opponent going for the Alseed there. We're not allowing it. It's stupid how we did the trickery thing on turn 4. It was still just as dominant. Oh, you had the Giant Killer. Rip. Rip.
I outsmarted you eons ago.
We get a free Valky. Who does Valky want to be? The Redane isn't particularly important, but we should take this other giant killer. It might cause us trouble. Tap all your stuff. Here's the lockdown. Are you gonna sit through it? Have we found a mage with the fortitude to sit through all the nonsense? It's possible. It's possible. We have lethal. Oh, they scooped!
And you will grow
They scooped!
to history.
Ah! I'm starting to get discouraged. Nothing can stop me. Nothing. Erratic, will you be the one? Look at this hand. It's just... I don't even have to mulligan. It doesn't feel fair. Erratic of the Boros Fist. Will you be the one? I mean, we bricked off pretty nasty against Mono Red to start the video, but other than that, our opponents have been thwarted. A forest. An innkeeper. Yes. Usually a very good card. Alright, don't need to draw you. Rushfire Innkeeper. Looks scary. Let's see if it is, in fact, scary. Well, hit me, baby, one more time. Good game. If I had another 0, I would play it out. Because I might draw another Trickery, but without one, I'm not going to. Alright, back down to Earth. 3 and 2. Man, that Tibble had to mill exactly 1. If it had milled one of the other numbers, we would have hit something different, but who's to say what it would have been? No Trickery. Trickery thing. Okay, keep. Easy keep. I think what I hate most about this deck is that we all know all it really takes is for the net win percentage to be good. If people can get to Mythic without having to actually think or do any kind of anything resembling effort, they will. Like, that is a Magic player, not just Magic player, that is video gaming 101. Like, they will, if you can get there without actually trying, there are people who will do it. So all it takes is for this to be a 51% deck, and it's a real deck. There you go. You are best the Sea God. What do they do about the 8/8 Hexproof on turn 2? Heliod. Well, that might block in the long term at some point. But they're going to get tapped down and attacked twice first, which will reduce them to 4, which will put them in chump mode, so they really have to get Heliod activated. Not to mention we just steal the Heliod. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Alright, so they play a Linden. We could Trickery it. Nah. Alright, so what if we just turn off their Heliod by stealing the Linden? Will they be able to turn it back on? Probably. So this indestructible thing blocking this is one of the only ways they really actually get back in the game. So let's keep attacking. Now I just need a white source. Where's my world tree at? We don't have a black yet if we drew a Tybalt. So I guess I'll make a black. Even though it won't cast the Genesis Ultimatum. I mean, they're a life gain deck. Maybe they can pull out of this. Maybe they recover somehow. The way I see it, though, they have to throw away a creature every turn for the rest of the game if we keep attacking. It's not a good draw. Do we keep attacking? Do we keep attacking? Because the Linden keeps attacking us, and they gain life for each attacker. Yeah, what are you going to do? Tap it? Okay. Under the bus goes the Giant Killer. I don't know, this is curious. We've developed a game state here. This is a situation with decisions. It's very awkward. Okay. That gains them 4 life, and then they don't have to block anymore, and then we'll eventually lose to that. We could trickery it. We could do it. But then they'll probably hit another creature. That will block. They'll still gain some life this turn. And then we'll have nothing left. Alright. Not good. Not good. Falls to 11. Or, 11 to 11. Boom! Shakalaka. Coma or coma? We choose the coma. Keep up the assault. Now they really wanted another Giant Killer. If they have one right here, they did it. They're the champion. They are the master. Fall to 3. Coil created. Speaker of the Heavens. I think we let this coil sit since it's not a lethal attack. And we let our opponent have this attack. Because then we can attack back with the coil and pressure their life total more. Down to 7. Coil. Alright, so we can tap this. This blocks here, and they die. All right. Don't scoop. Don't scoop. Don't scoop. Don't scoop. Oops. Just let me get to, make your block. If you make your block and pass priority, I will concede. Should we taunt them first? Oh, they're giving me the rope. Should I give them the crybaby? Oh, you're giving me the rope? This complicates things. This complicates things, guys. Do we scoop to ropers? I don't know. I don't know. I think that generally speaking, Twitch chat and YouTube comments would collectively say that you never scoop to a roper. I'm telling you, if they make the block, I'll still scoop to them. If they rope out, I won't. That's the deal. If their rope goes to 0, no scoopies. But if they block with the speaker or pass to pass blockers, I will scoop to them. That's the deal. Oh, come on, Flack Lotus. Come on. You don't have much time left. That rope hits 0. You're not getting out of this. Feels wrong, man. Feels like I'm not a man of my word. You know what, though? Why... I mean, do I have to have honor because a roper has none? Do I have to have honor because a roper has none? Does their lack of honor allow me to get away with having no honor? You know what? Roping is unacceptable. Can't stand for it. That was a tough thing to do. Very tough. All right, we're 4-2. We're 4 and frickin' 2. Mulligan. And mulligan. And mulligan. And mulligan. And keep. We actually don't have a red source. This is kind of LOL. Alright. Magic is easy. This is mono white. They play mono white. Yes. 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 This is just great. This is just great. Good game! Got him. Got him. Oh, it's so stupid! 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Still above 500. It's not that hard to get the hand, and it's not that hard to whiff off trickery. Actually, every time I've like mulled into Oblivion is also the time I whiff on the trickery, which is kind of funny. Mull. Still a mull, right? Because we're on the play. Still a mull. 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 Did it. See how this works? See how this works, guys? It's so easy. Gosh, looking at all the pathways is a little tilt. All right, red, black. There we go. Put those on the bottom. I choose red. Might want to cast a Valky, you know, at some point. This is mono white. They play mono white. Oh my gosh, it does deserve a song at this point. This is it. What happens this time? Here, I'm doing this just to show you it doesn't work. See? And that's the game. 4 and 4. 2 solid trickery whiffs in a row on turn 2. 50-50. Will it go out on a plus or a minus? Basically, the deck has definitely evolved. It's definitely a coin flip. There's not much else to it. Pure flipping of the coin. My gosh, we just have it. Got it in the opener. Every time we've had it with a 7-card hand, I feel like we've hit. And every time we've mulliganed, we've whiffed. Come to daddy. All right. Cool. Cool. The whiff trifecta. All right, we're gonna be dead before we get to do anything cool, so let's get out. Did you have fun this minute? No! I would put no matter what, because this deck is stupid. 4 and 5. Sub 500 deck. Can we reestablish its coin flippiness? No 0. No 0. Tell me we're in the mirror. Zeros but no trickery. Nothing. Yay! Keep 3. Yes, any land. Let's do the slow roll. You know, for the fun of it. Snow-covered mountain. This is mono red. The classic, the original. No! Not like this. Not like this. We were just trying to play some good, honest turn 2 meme magic. Look at him go, guys. Look at him go. I think it's not wise to play the 1/1 Serpent. Aw, you're in trouble now. Yeah, you're in trouble now. Sure, I'll draw it. No, I guess we'd rather draw another Trickery if it's nearby. Bone crush my face. There you go. Yes, we know how it works. We've all seen it a million times. Come on, Ugin! Alright, mark this. Play this. Ultimatum? For you. Kiora goes away. Alright, so we can play the Tybalt side and exile the Embercleave. We can play the 1/4 Asika God of the Tree side, but is that just losing? I think so. If the opponent plays Snow-Covered Mountain, they power up Faceless Haven and kill us. The good news about that is they don't have it yet. They might have a second Embercleave. I think there's a good chance we're dead, but I think that we're just gonna lose anyway. So, if we don't play the strong cards, you know? Give me your sword, and we'll see if I'm dead. It'll be fun. Now I'm starting to wish I kept, if like maybe playing a 1/1 here matters. It doesn't if they have Embercleave, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then killing a Charger would be 7 anyway. Well, wait, Embercleave here is just 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. Although I don't have a lot of life gain lurking in this pile. Maybe we put the sword on a Kraken and things get interesting. Oh, they're going after Tybalt. Good lord. Yeah, why not? Alright, Prismatic Bridge. Ugin. Ugin. Pathetic. Pathetic. Alright, Emergent Ultimatum isn't doing it for me. And we are back for the post-game wrap. We did it. It's done. We ranked to absolutely nowhere. The deck is, at least in a 10-game sample size here, absolute trash, as expected. And yet so salt-inducing and so absolutely stupid and annoying. Nobody was able to sit through it long enough to receive lethal damage. I would tell you how to optimize the deck. If you paid attention to the video, you probably have some ideas because I can't keep my mouth shut. But honestly, please don't optimize it. Just don't play it. Just don't play the stupid deck. This horrible, disgusting pile. Just ban this card. Not because it's too good, because it's too bad. It gets people confused about what Magic's really about, which is just whatever you, the person who doesn't like the trickery deck, thinks it's about. Because honestly, let's be real, guys. Your way of wanting to play Magic is the only way that's right. Everybody else, including me, we're wrong. It's like it's an opinion or something. And in my opinion, this is the most disgusting, low-level Magic possible. This is the one that does it for me. This is the one that tilts me into oblivion. So, I'm glad at least we were able to show definitive proof today that you will not win 50% of your games. It just will never happen. So, don't get that out of your mind. Definitive proof, 10-game sample size. It doesn't get more scientific on YouTube. So don't play it. Whatever you do, just please, don't play this deck. But thank you for watching this video, and as always, I will see you in the next video. And as long as you don't play this deck, you're cool.